Are you familiar with the picture of Dorian Gray or the portrait of Dorian Gray?
Right. Yeah.
Do you think that story has impacted your mirror to a certain degree?
Um, Not particularly. I mean, I think I can't remember exactly, but it was something where he had this mirror that, or
Was it
something that
a portrait?
he was
Or
young in the portrait, and
uh-huh.
then
So,
somehow it wasn't. I
yeah,
don't know.
yeah, he basically had a portrait of himself, and he basically did was he sold his soul in order to put his age, basically to put
Uh-huh.
the age when you age, he tried to put that onto the portrait to where he could live young forever, and it shows the portrait aging instead of him.
Yeah, I don't see the connection. There is actually, interesting enough, Atlantic Monthly.
Yeah, that's where I got it from. Yep, that article.
Did you read that article?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Okay, it was great. I mean, that's the kind of, free press I was getting. It's like the managing editor for this great magazine writes a three-page, in-depth article comparing me to Freud and Lorenz and Mead and all these other people. Like, okay, it was a great article.
Mhm.
I never really got his connection to the portrait of Dorian Gray. Did he title it The Mirror of Dorian Gray? I
Yeah, he
forget.
did. Yeah, the Mirror of Dorian Gray. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, in principle, like if you look at someone who's really old and happy and full of life and spirit, like this one guy um, looked at me. He was 75 years old with a long white beard and long white hair, and he had a twinkle in his eye. And he wrote down on my thing, it's like, I catch myself looking sideways. We're old and fast friends, to himself, um, because he had this beautiful sparkling twinkle, which was ageless, and so he got to see that, um, and you would see it. So in terms of age, in terms of, like, I'm 63 and I'm getting pretty crusty. I look at myself in the mirror and it's like, man, you're definitely getting really jowly and so forth. And it's like,
Oh, don't
um,
say that.
all right, oh well, you know, but the spark in my eye, my smile, and my happiness is
Mm.
still there. So it carries a long way. It does it does wonders for age, is to see that they actually are laugh lines in your eyes, uh, with the sparkling eyes behind them. Yeah, it's a big deal.
Okay. Here we go. I swear to God, we're wasting time. See, you give me faith that everything be fine, but I'm losing my mind. And you say smell the roses, what happens, we'll be fine. Okay, I just